Why, hello there. My name is Professor Isaac Saw, and today we're going to be talking about the Mesolimbic dopamine pathway. Now, this pathway in the brain is important for many psychological processes, such as reward evaluation, learning and memory, motivation, and many clinical issues as well, such as addiction. But today, we're going to look at how the pathway can be triggered by infatuation and attraction.
Man, I miss something so much. I miss my friends even more. But even more than that, I miss her!
Why, hello there. The Mesolimbic dopamine pathway begins in the ventral tegmental area, also known as the VTA, and is found in the midbrain. Once the stimulus, in this case attraction, become recognized as a potential reward by the VTA, the dopaminergic neurons in the VTA begin to produce immense amounts of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that is responsible for all of this. Firstly, the nucleus accumbens, which is located in the basal ganglia of the forebrain, becomes activated once it's flooded with dopamine. Once activated, it becomes responsible for the cognitive processing of reward, pleasure, and motivation. It is also known as the brain's reward center.
I like. Very nice. Very good.
Dopamine also travels to the amygdala and hippocampus, both located in the temporal lobes, and deal with emotion processing and memory, respectively. So when the mesolimbic pathway sends dopamine to these two parts, the amygdala processes it and registers the emotion as happiness or euphoria, while the hippocampus forms memories of this pleasurable experience, so that you may remember the feeling of happiness when you come into the stimulus once again later. Are you kidding me? Another one? Dopamine travels to the prefrontal cortex as well, the region of the brain that makes up the frontal area of the frontal lobe. The prefrontal cortex is involved in many different things, such as emotional regulation, complex cognition, planning, analysis, and executive function. Due to the complexity and large role this area is involved with personality and behavior, people will behave and respond differently when the mesolimbic dopamine pathway reaches the prefrontal cortex. And that, kids, is the mesolimbic dopamine pathway. Now, my time of 2 minutes and 30 seconds is almost up, so I'd